Hawaii, birthdays, whatever you gotta do, I'm out here looking for my money, man.
What's going on, everyone? It's Brandon with JACOJE Fine Jewelry, your personal jeweler. In this video, we're doing a review on Trippie Red's highly talked about, controversial new Aku piece. This is kind of like deja vu because I felt like we've reviewed a similar piece in the past. With that being said, let's get started. Now, this piece right here is kind of one of the reasons why I started doing jewelry reviews, is to basically get an insight to how this process works. I don't categorize myself as like more of a fake jeweler buster where I look at every detail of a piece. It's more about the industry, how these type of deals work, and this is the perfect storm because it has a lot of components that have people upset, and I think over time everyone, the consumer, has learned about these deals via Instagram. It's just a different world. Back in the day, you could report a piece and no one would really know, but now the consumer knows the cost of these type of pieces. Now, what got everyone mad was the $400,000 price tag. No one on here will agree that that piece he actually bought for $400,000. The other thing that got people upset was they feel like it was a copy from Quavo's and also Lil Uzi Vert's chain on the Marilyn Manson piece with the spikes, which I thought was a very nice chain. That piece in itself, besides the Marilyn Manson piece, was awesome, the chain. So it had the chain look. They put the bones on there, which was just kind of adding a little something different, so it's not a complete copy, but the spikes is pretty much a copy, and that Aku same design is a copy from Quavo's. Now, as far as the piece in itself, it's reported it took 20,000 stones, diamonds, gemstones, and also over 210 carats of VVS or VS diamonds. It's hard to believe with that amount of quantity of diamonds, and with this deal, I just don't see it VS. People that actually buy diamonds know the actual price difference between VS, VVS. It's a lot of money, so again, I just don't see it. It's hard unless you see the piece in person, but I don't really think it's VS diamond. So, but for the people out there that are giving really overly negative reviews saying it can't cost more than $50,000, this and that, you have to understand, even on the low side, if you're paying $1 per gemstone or diamond to being set, there's 20,000. Do the math. I mean, it depends on what his setter is charging him. That is all circumstantial. I don't know for a fact, but you have to just say there's $20,000 in setting alone. Now, I don't know the gold weight. The piece to me sounds hollow, but that's not really very important. The thing, what is important with it is if it's worth $400,000 or if it costs $400,000, that thing should be completely solid. I don't think it is. So again, that's another reason as to why there's just no way. And I've said this a lot in other videos, for men's jewelry, unless you have big solitaire diamonds involved, it's very hard to break that 250,000 mark, let alone the 400,000 mark. It's just, there's so much materials that need to be used, and for those bigger diamonds, we're talking 1, 2, 3, 4 carats solitaire, then okay, it might increase in price. In the real world of high-end jewelry, you could have a client that comes in and drops $1 million on a ring just like that, but for the celebrity jewelers, it's not that. The micro pave diamonds, you have to have a lot, more than 20,000 of them to get to that $400,000 range. Another thing is, if it was VVS or VS, you would not set those in a hollow piece. That's just my opinion. Obviously, if he has the budget for that type of quality diamonds, it would be in a solid piece. This is the whole deal right here. This is why I want to make this video. Trippie Redd, Tekashi 6ix9ine, they are social media. It's a new wave of rappers, YouTube. It's just getting your name out there, and what better way of getting a new piece and just labeling it as a ridiculous amount, saying I have the most expensive chain in the game, even though, like, if you're gonna even spend $100,000 on a new piece, like his 8-ball piece was creative, it was different. I liked it because it matched him. This one, you just took Lil Uzi Vert's chain and Quavo's design and made a new. I just think he should have done something different. If it wasn't for that $400,000 price tag, I wouldn't have made a video, and that's the exact point. They have to get their name out there. That is the reason behind this piece, the price tag, and everything that goes in it. So it definitely worked. That's how they do it. In regards to those pieces, like Tekashi 6ix9ine's, that jigsaw pendant that I made a review on, it was split between, you know, people agreed or disagreed. It wasn't the best piece in the world, but it had character. It was good for him. I think Trippie Redd, as far as the 8-ball piece and this piece, it's pretty good for him. And also, it's refreshing to have another jeweler at least try to be in that level. Not, you know, most of the pieces I review are made by like Ben Baller or Aviani, so it's nice to see a new jeweler try something different. And for all the haters out there, it is a tough task to take on a job like this. Just dealing with that amount of diamonds, the gold, the clientele, all the moving parts. It's not as easy as you would seem. There's a lot of people I read that just hate, and they have no idea what type of job this really was. So for the jeweler, I give him a good job because at least he went out there and tried and did his thing. In my opinion, it was a decent piece. There obviously are a few things wrong with that piece, but overall, I'm not going to be too nitpicky. I don't, because I know what it's like to take on jobs, and it's a lot easier said than done. It's easier to just sit there and look at a piece and be like, oh, this and that is wrong, but to actually be involved and do it and work for it and accomplish it is a good thing. A new jeweler, hopefully we see some more jewelry from him on other clients. Let me know what you guys think of Trippie Redd's new piece. If you agree, was it worth $400,000, yes or no? That's it for today's video, and we will see you on our next jewelry video.